McArthur Russell left a nice early lead here, 4-1 in the first game.
A lot of heat on that right wall, hey, between McArthur and Colin.
You don't see that too often from Russell. Right back at himself, an easy point for the Peach team. Russell with a pretty easy box out there on Bews and quite an easy straight line winner. Both players, especially on the left wall, trying to fight for that position high up on above the red line there, just to give them a best position to attack off of. Oh. One thing I really noticed about Russell and McArthur is they're communicating throughout the rally, telling who to get it, who not to get it, leave it, don't leave it, which you don't actually see from some of the lower level teams like myself. But it's good to watch and kind of learn from these top players. Very long rally here as the players are trying to fight for, get their player in the back, different angles and stuff in order for them to get an opening.
Yeah, I wish you could just freeze the frame. You can see all four players in front of the red line battling for position. Was that a winner?
I actually couldn't tell if that was up or down, but we're just watching this on a small monitor here, probably similar to yourself. But I guess that was a winning 3-wall, so good shot by McArthur there.
Wow. Yeah, all in the red line. You don't see many balls getting by. Oh,
unbelievable.
it's just vintage Russell.
Definitely one of the best hands on tour these days, that's for sure.
Yeah, if ever, right? I mean, the guy is so smooth. Oh boy.
It's just unlucky. Clip it.
I think yeah, power with numbers, some odds.
I guess given the draw, it was probably impossible for not one of us to make it. themselves a little more time.
Yeah.
Try and find some angles that they can execute on.
There you go. So
Bews
you
with a
moving the
little,
ball a
yeah,
little bit.
reverse there.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. But I do think that was a better rally for Bews West. They were moving the ball a little bit, had a few opportunities, but you just can't plan.
Yeah, you
Russell.
can't leave that ball anywhere in any sort of opening. Russell just does a great work at positioning his body and hitting whatever he wants, really. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Wow.
Bews again. Maybe starting to warm up a little bit.
Wow. Rubs off on you, and I think that's what's happened to Adam right now. He's loosening up. He's hit a few winners.
That's a great length by Colin. Colin, probably one of the biggest hitters, I think, on the tour right now. At least top 5.
I think the crazy thing about Colin, I've known him for a long time. He tells me his arm never gets sore. Did you know that?
That is crazy.
So he hits it, like you said, harder than almost anybody, consistently hard all the time, but his arm never gets sore. He's, I think, an anomaly.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, that's for sure.
I get sore just warming up.
Yeah. I think Bews and West just have to find some way to change up the angles or something, because right now it's
you just can't put it. I mean, look where these balls are, right? You can't put it in the middle to these guys. Got to mix up the pace a little bit more, get the ball moving.
There's Bews again with a great reverse. Once he starts moving it, definitely to their advantage. And both Colin and McArthur, I guess, are some of the fastest as well, so they help cover as well, which is beneficial to both players. It's a great shot again by Colin.
Yeah, it's a highlight reel. A lot of winners here.
As we take a quick break going into the second game, we'll be back in a minute. During that break, you see Russell playing a little with his left hand there, just kind of joking around. But played a cross-court drop into the nick, which is pretty amazing in its own right. And we're off 1-0 for Russell McArthur, and it's 0-0 as we start the second match. Game, sorry, my mistake. right now you can really see maybe Bews and Colin kind of hitting it a little higher this game. Maybe they're trying to increase their height to change it up and put Russell and McArthur in a little more trouble. Unbelievable shot by Colin there. Now waiting, being a lot more patient this game, using height and then attacking off that reverse.
So I just came back. I spent the mid-court intermission talking to Bews West here, trying to understand what they're trying to do here to, turn this around in the second game. They're going to start lobbing Russell, they're telling me. They're going to start pushing up. And they're going to keep it out of the middle of the court. So let's see if they can actually execute on this game plan.
Yeah, as for the first point there,
Wow.
amazing get by Bews.
Look at this.
Players switching, moving all over the place, just covering each other.
What a great rally.
And great shot by Bews there to end it. They love to see that ending on a very nice winner like that, rather than an error after a rally as long as that one.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd appreciate it too. Got a great crowd here in St. Louis. Stadium seating, wonderful club, great hosts to the players.
Definitely gonna come back next year, given the opportunity for sure.
Wow.
You just knew when he set up for that, he was going for the nick, and hasn't missed one yet, so why not?
There you go. Your standard protocol.
Yeah, not today. I guess I'm still learning a little bit, but Will definitely helped me out today. Kind of learning a little bit more of strategy and calling yours, mine, switching, and which you can definitely see Russell McArthur. Well, both these teams do very well. You know, both these teams, they get out of position, they throw the ball up, and then they almost reset the rally immediately. One maybe. And that's the one benefit, I guess, about playing with a similar partner a lot, is you get to know their tendencies and can help cover based on, without even saying something sometimes, because you're just so used to each other. And I know Bews and West play a lot together. I'm less familiar with whether Russell and McArthur do, but as you can see, West and Bews, they're always kind of knowing when someone else is getting the ball, and they can leave it, they can let it go, and without. Colin increasing the pace here, and also just trying to weather the storm.
Yeah, it finally got a ball past Russell.
First one I've seen all game, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gotten by. Amazing rally by both. And a great counter there. That's a great shot by McArthur, but Bews with a nice little boast there to end the rally.
Yeah, guys got their mojo. It's a tight game here. It's anybody's second game, I think.
Maybe it just took a game for West and Bews to adjust to the different pace and accuracy by Russell McArthur.
See a lot of high balls going to Bews right now. Not sure if this is dedicated strategy.
No matter where each of the players play the ball from, after they hit the shot, they're always way up in front of that red line. So for those just learning the game or maybe played for a little bit, yeah, that's one thing you want to make sure you do every time you hit the ball, get your feet at least to the red line, but preferably maybe a foot in front. Gives you a much better opportunity to look to attack and take away some time from your opponents.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. Maybe just pick a player and watch him for a game. So here's Adam in the back of the court.
Sorry.
He's moving to the front. He's moving to the front before Russell's even hit the ball. Nice shot.
Ooh, Russell looked like he may have just let up a little there. Great shot by Bews. Not sure if he would have got it, but it looks like he hesitated a little bit.
I think he thought McArthur might be going for it.
Weston Bews doing a much better at moving the ball around this game, definitely than the first.
Yeah, very true.
Shown to obviously be effective. And even to the back, instead of hitting with pace, it looks like they're slowing it down and playing more, using more height with the ball. I guess that right now it's working. Will Russell McArthur change their strategy or stick with it?
Great shot. You know, Cole. It's in the second game. I don't think there's been a single call in this match yet.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Pretty fluid movement, pretty fluid clearing between the players. It's really nice to see. Maybe we'll see that change a little bit if a match goes on. Guys start getting a little bit tired.
Maybe as this game gets a little closer near the end, maybe we'll see some extra calls here. But yeah, as of right now, for sure. I couldn't see what happened here.
Bews hit an incredible winner from the back of the court. Forehand, inside-out reverse boast.
Oh, reverse post.
Russell-esque, I would say.
Oh, they may have scraped a let there. They did, they did. Good working the ball around by Bews and West, but fortunately, McArthur playing smart there and
Yeah.
getting a let.
It's a veteran move. Well, at least I'm glad John got up real quick there. He's back in action. No injury. You know, it looked like he took a bit of a spill, but yesterday we had an injury with Matt Jensen, and I never like to see that on court. So we'll play a let if need be.
McArthur being one of the more consistent players in the game. You don't see that too often from him. Scraped out a 10 there, and Bews and West up 12-9, built themselves a little lead here. We'll see if they can stick it out.
Wow.
That is unbelievable. I think he hit a good shot to the back or a decent shot, and he can hit a winner from anywhere.
Obviously a critical game. Big difference between 2 love down and one apiece.
One all for sure.
Doubles is a momentum game, I think.
Not worried about myself, but I think all the fans here are hoping for a nice 1-all after this game. They're
Absolutely.
looking to stay. It's a great tight ball by Russell. Bews stretching back there, just hit it out. Two great shots by Bews, forcing Russell up to the front. Also just not able to get to that second one.
Oh, wow.
First lead of the game, I think.
Look
Yeah.
at that. That's right. You predicted it, right? It's the end of the game. It's getting a little tighter.
I've been talking a little bit about Collins' pace, but McArthur too puts a lot of pace on that ball.
He sure does.
Even just to get it back, the players are more just blocking it and trying to lift it to the back and hopefully get an opportunity to get out of trouble.
feel the pace. You can just feel the pace from here ramping up.
Good coverage by Bews there. Yeah, one thing Toronto's trying to do now is maybe make the games only 11 points instead of 15. What do you think about that, Dave?
I think it's a great idea. Nothing.
Sorry, Bews with an outright winner there.
Wow,
that was a great shot. But yeah, Toronto, I know in some of their leagues are playing just to 11. So.
Yeah, I think part of that is the league matches on evenings. They have a limited amount of time in the evenings, and probably a good idea. They shorten the matches a little bit. So I'm just watching this last rally here. I want to get to that question, but
yeah, we got a game point for Bews and West.
wow.
Oh, great get by Bews.
What a shot. Down game point, inside out, trickle boast. Look at that.
14-13. Ball.
Colin with a little sneaky behind the back there.
Look at that.
Oh, Bews went
big
for the
mistake.
winner there.
I think that might have been a pure winner if it was in.
14 off.
Granted, I think he's hit 3 or 4 of those this game, so definitely in his wheelhouse.
14 all, game ball. This is the point. This is a huge point in the match.
Definitely a big momentum swinger for either team here. I'm hoping to end on a winner rather than an error, that's for sure.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe I spoke way too soon.
You did. You see the frustration there from Bews. 2 games to love Russell McArthur. They are the favorites. They are the #1 seed. But I do think that Bews and West had an opportunity here to...
Definitely put them under a lot more pressure than the first game. I think slowing it down, and now they're starting to attack the ball a lot more. Especially Bews with, I want to say, 5 or 6 winners that game.
Yeah, I think they played a great game. It just, the experience in the end came out for Russell McArthur. They've been on the tour for quite some time. Russell for decades now has been playing professional doubles.
Yeah, and it just looks like whether it's 14 all or 1 love, they play the exact same style. There's no change to their game.
Yeah. All right, folks, 2 love. We're gonna reset here for the 3rd game. Hopefully we can get a competitive match here. I know the crowd wants 5.
Yeah, we're hoping to go the distance. That's for sure. All right, we're back here in the third. A great tight second, obviously. So let's see if I'm not a big fan of the color here on the TV. I know West and Bews, that's actually a burgundy color.
It looks dark. It looks
But
black.
yeah, it's coming through a little darker. So hopefully you guys still know who's who.
Colin's putting on his Harvard colors, maybe trying to find some inspiration
Maybe.
from when he was the, he was actually the CSA collegiate champion.
Yeah,
his
for
senior year at
singles.
Harvard.
Yeah,
That's
for
right.
sure.
So they're pulling all the tricks right now. But I do think the
I'm
first.
I'm actually not sure, but I believe Bews bought those shirts today. I saw they still had the tags on, so.
Oh, wow.
So they may have ran through some shirts because these boys have been working hard all week, and I guess for sure. Couple tough four setters. First with Laterno, and then with myself.
Our partners played okay.
Yeah. Partners may have been the reason.
Yeah.
Mariani's not the strongest. He definitely you knew he picked the better partner just to help him in this tournament.
Mhm.
So we'll see which partner he picks on next event. I think the Briggs for him.
Yeah, and likewise, I was just happy to, provide some tutelage to my partner, Kelly Shannon. He's got a lot to learn. The great thing about doubles is that it's never your fault if you lose, right?
It's always your partner.
Yeah.
That's why we both ended our singles careers.
That's right. I do think beginning this game is crucial. The big momentum swing, losing that 14-12 lead for Bews West. If they get off to a bad start here, it's,
gonna be a
stick
tough
a fork
grind,
in them,
yeah.
right?
This has been a very long, amazing point actually to start the game with McArthur hitting a nice straight volley nick.
Wow.
Bews again looking for that reverse and definitely working for him. Really pushing Russell up to the front. But again, Russell plays 1-2 shots. They're out of trouble right away and they're back reset.
The score here?
I believe it's 2-0 McArthur Russell.
Uh-oh. For love. It's for love.
Yeah, that amazing nick there by McArthur for 2 points.
Handouts, 1-4.
2-4. Okay, they're making a comeback here. West to serve. I think it's appropriate to give a shout out to our new fans here at the SDA. Our Pine tuning in from Los Angeles. Good friend of Colin West. She's sending me some texts, giving best wishes to Colin. She wishes he would hit a few more winners. But look at that. We've got Bews picking up the pace here.
Yeah. Couple of very good rallies there by Bews and West. I'd also like to give a nice shout out to a guy who's been helping me a lot lately. Many people may know as he's been to every event for years after years. Big Willie Hosey up in Toronto, who I'm currently coaching with. If he's listening, good for him.
Willie's a legend of the game. I think he actually invented double squash.
Yeah, he's been around for
Yeah.
forever, that's for sure.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Is
that could be,
that's
it's a scrambly let there, but I would give it to him for sure.
yes, lead is the call. So 3 ref system here. All 3 refs make the call at the same time. majority rules. So at least 2 people agreed with us, that was a let.
Yeah, which I think is a great system. Rather than relying on a one guy position in the center of the court, you got 1 and then 2 on the outsides, which kind of give you a different angle at it.
How about you bring up Cole's over-under, 36 points for West Bews tonight? Bring that up.
Oh, so I'm actually curious to hear this. I hear there's an over/under on the number of points that Colin and Adam would win today.
Yeah, a couple of the guys were thinking 36, which is 12 a game. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be over. I think the West and Colin are going to sneak this one. But we're joined here by Mariani, and he had a pretty disappointing performance today. That probably why we didn't make the finals. I was definitely looking forward to it. Mariani putting a couple extra into the tin that he doesn't normally do, so got me a little frustrated. I don't know. Were you watching, Dave? What did you think?
I did. I saw the match. Cole, I thought your winner to air ratio was incredible. I don't think I saw one tin. And your movement and speed just is too much.
Yeah, I agree. I actually felt pretty good today. I was moving pretty well, and Mariani, even his serves, he always served that first one out. It's unbelievable.
I think
pretty basic.
That's why they have 2 serves and doubles, right? Is for players like you just give them a second chance, get the rally going.
True. I agree, yeah.
All right, back to the match here.
That's Cole's.
It's good, man.
I'll let you guys do your thing. No distraction.
Oh, wow, great shot.
Definitely a lot of momentum swings here. It's always 2-3 points in a row, and doubles is huge on that. You get in a little rhythm, you hit 1 or 2, and then you.
You know the old saying, right?
Do I?
Errors beget errors.
Errors beget.
Winners beget winners.
Definitely, yeah. Right now, just the consistency between Russell and McArthur are pushing them through. You can see both teams can hit any shot from most positions. It's just the consistency, which is definitely stronger between Russell and McArthur.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big point for Bews and West here. 9-4 is definitely not that every point doesn't matter, but this one is definitely a big one for him. Yeah, this court, compared to many others that I've played on, this one's a little fast. Some of those coming off that side wall. So I've seen a lot more people hit it out the back on these courts, which you don't normally see.
It's true. It does fly through the air. Might be the altitude here in St. Louis, I think.
Maybe. But Colin there with a great winner to get back on serve, and they can squeak a couple points here. Let's getting a good finish into seeing who wins this third game.
Wow.
Put that ball on his racket, and it's point over.
Oh, wow.
That is just unbelievable there.
You can tell Russell McArthur, they're feeling a little loose. They're up to love, 11-6. He took a liberty there, and I think it paid off in a highlight reel worth
Just
winner.
being so relaxed.
13-6.
Yeah.
Not sure really what happened there. Collins.
I think, you know what, it's tough. They're down the way they are. Morale's low.
14-6.
And we got a match point here. I believe it was 6-all, but Russell maybe trying to push it a little too early there with a lead. I say that, but then Russell's hit every shot anyway.
It's true.
We got her, yeah, great match. Great match. McArthur Russell, #1 seeds. Expected to win, came in and I guess did the job. I don't think they actually dropped a game this tournament, which you hardly see these days. Well, we're going to head down and watch the speech and congratulate the players, I think, so.
Yep.
Oh,
Your
we're on for-
2019 St. Louis Open champions, John Russell, Greg McArthur. Looks like they're posing for a photo right now, and they're going to get the trophy in a few minutes, I think.
I think we're all going to go down and settle in for one beer for tonight.